Hello there, modern man. In today's episode, we're going to talk about what is involved with our Get Hard system when you're actually here in the office. The Get Hard system is going to rejuvenate your erection again and reset blood flow so that way you will get firm erection. I'm Dr. Truong. I've treated over 7,000 men with ED. I like to kind of do a show and tell. So we'll kind of break into the part where we actually do the actual shockwave therapy. We do electromagnetic therapy as well with these magnets. And we also do Kegel exercise with the neuromuscular pads here. I'm going to do all that demo for you and why. Now, this is our Focus machine. A Focus machine is really the only machine that is approved by research to treat ED. Well, now, the other machine that you hear about is called the radio machine. This is called GainsWave. It's called EPAT, E-P-A-T. This is just pulse shockwave. That has not been shown on paper or research to be effective for ED. However, Focus Shockwave, which is extracorporeal shockwave therapy like this, and you will notice it sounds a lot different. It sounds like a tick, 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 tick sound. This radio shockwaves, let me turn it on for you. It sounds like a jackhammer, okay? And so there's a big difference. So we mainly use this more for pain the shoulder, pain the elbow, but we don't use this for ED at all. So you can hear the sound, okay? It sounds like a jackhammer, right? So it's good for muscles, and separating muscle and so forth. It's kind of like delivering shear force on the tissue to damage the tissue to stimulate it to heal. Now, the Focus Shockwave is like a laser. It goes in deeper, it goes in up to 9 centimeters, and it's a lot stronger, it's a more focused. So think of it like that. However, this is written into research to be effective for ED. So this is what it normally looks like, and we use a little curve. So the Get Hard system, after we get out your stem cell from your blood to get your platelets, we actually get out 240 cc's, which is a lot of blood. It's less than a bag that you would donate blood, but then we would process that, and then that will be delivered to the penis, the platelet-rich plasma, or PRP, and what that does is improve blood flow. So we take 240 cc of your blood, and then we spin it down to 20 cc, your platelets, which is then delivered into the shaft of the penis right here. After that, of course, I numb you up. You don't feel anything. Most of our men sit there and talk to us. After that, we would do the shockwave. So how we target the shockwave is that shockwave is this is Focus Shockwave. Right? It's a big difference. Focus Shockwave is more effective for ED, and shockwave brings in blood flow. It also helps reducing scar tissue, and it also stimulate more cell processes for healing. So we would put the gel on the base and then on the shaft, and then we would do on both sides of the shaft, and then we would also do the prostate region as well here, and then we would do where the nerve come from the pelvic bone and meets up here. So our clinic is different in that when we do shockwave, we just don't treat the penis. We also treat the prostate, which is right here. You can see it. Here's the prostate. So we treat the prostate right here on the external side. And then we treat the nerves and the blood vessels that goes into the whole penis, testicle, prostate area. So how the prostate will do, you can hear the sound of it. See? It's like a tick, tick, tick. Very, very low sound. See? Very low sound, so it doesn't sound like a jackhammer. So that's when you know that you have the Focus Shockwave. It usually looks like a probe like this. So then we would do the treatment. All right, here we go. And do the treatment at the base of the penis like this. This would take about 5 minutes. And then we would do the shaft, up and down like that on the shaft. One side, up and down like that on the shaft. That's about another 5 minutes. And then we lift up the scrotum, and we would target right here at the prostate. You can see targeting right underneath the scrotum, goes through the prostate. And if you have a radial machine, it won't go that deep, but you have a focus machine, you can actually see how it can go straight to the prostate, because this one goes all the way up to 4 inches as well. And then that will target the prostate. That would take another 5 minutes. And then we would then go to kind of where the sitting bones are that meet up over here at the prostate. We would target, and those are for the nerves and the blood vessel. So we would do that on one side. That's about another 5 minutes. Do that on one side. That's another 5 minutes as well. So we're treating the nerve, the blood vessel, the prostate, and the penis at the base and also at the shaft. And in some instances, in some patients that have premature ejaculation, we'll also treat the glands or the tip of the penis as well too. So we customize the treatment according to what you need. So that's just one, all right? That's just one of the treatments. So we have the platelet-rich plasma, which is already injected. Then we do the Focus Shockwave or extracorporeal shockwave therapy, which is proven to help with ED. Then after that, we will then do the electromagnetic treatment. How we do that, electromagnetic energy, what it does is that it detoxifies, so it gets out all the bad stuff in your body and it helps with healing. So kind of like a reset button so we would put this magnet, so it's electromagnetic therapy or PEMF on top of we would put this right at the base of the penis, wrap, and then we would just kind of let it just kind of wrap around and kind of stay there like this. So if you're a patient lying down, this will go on top of your penis, and then it will go kind of underneath the scrotal area and then kind of like on your buttock there, and you will lie on it. We would tape it. We would tape across your abdomen and let it stay in there, and this is for a 20-minute treatment. So this essentially clean up all the dirt away and again stimulate healing. So we believe in total body healing. Then after this is done, we do the Kegel. I know how hard it is for men to do Kegel exercises or pelvic muscle stimulation exercises. So I decided to make it simple by just helping them with machine do it yourself. So we can do this in the office and we can teach you how to do it at home. This is actually made for women. This company to help with women with urinary incontinence. And the reason why we're using this for men is that it can help men also with stimulating their pelvic muscles. The pelvic muscles are 2 muscles that are just literally right underneath the scrotum here that goes up and wrap on the base of the muscle that keep the blood inside the penis when you have an erection. So it helps. The pelvic muscles are the most neglected muscle, but they're very important because they're 2 little muscles that wrap on the base of the penis that keep the blood in the penis, but it's also the muscle that contracts when you have an orgasm, and it's also the muscle that propels the semen from the prostate to go out into your penis. So it does 3 things, but it's small, it's powerful, and you never exercise it, right? You will pay more attention to your biceps and triceps than your pelvic muscles. The pelvic muscle need to be strong so you can keep the blood in the penis. That way you can have stronger orgasm and you can also have better ejaculation. So some men that had decreased volume ejaculation may be due to weak pelvic muscles as well. So this machine and device will make the pelvic muscle stronger, so that way you can have a better erection and orgasm ejaculation. So we would put this right on here. So we modify it for the man on here, and then we fold it like this and put it's just right above where the anus is at. We just kind of put it right underneath your scrotum, fold it and put it right above where the anus is. We hook it up to this probe, and then we turn this on right here, and it gets turned on, and we just increase the intensity all the way up to what you can tolerate it to be. There you go. And this treatment here lasts for 20 minutes. Normally, we would give the unit to the man and he will take it home and use it daily. I recommend use it daily for 6 weeks. So he just lies there and this will contract the muscle. It will do like thousands of contraction within a 20 minutes. How good is that? It's doing the exercises for you without you even doing it. It's very, very comfortable. Our men absolutely love it, and they're seeing an improvement in their erection and their orgasm as well. And you just lie there and just take a nap. So 20 minutes of this, I recommend you do this every day for 6 weeks. Same thing with electromagnetic as well. You can take it home and you come to the office and get the treatment. We recommend doing this 3 times a week for 6 weeks. And the Focus Shockwave, usually we do it once a week for 3 times or once a week for 6 times, and sometimes even once a week for 12 times as well, depending on the severity of your ED and depending on other medical condition that you have. Now, if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or heart disease, well, you're going to be more on the severe end of the ED. It still can be treated. I want to let you know that no matter how long you have ED, it still can be treated. But it's going to take some time and some work. Treatment of ED is like weight loss. It takes work, but you need to maintain it in order for the weight to stay off. Same thing with ED. ED for a man is a sign that his body is actually not in balance, and therefore he needs to work on resetting it and rejuvenating it, okay? So with our Get Hard system, we use a stem cell from your own body that is put into the penis to stimulate more blood flow, to stimulate more cell formation. The shockwave will stimulate more blood flow, get rid of scar tissue, or get rid of toxic stuff in there. Then we use the electromagnetic field therapy, PEMF, again to help with healing, increasing blood flow, and the Kegel machine to strengthen your pelvic muscle, so that way it will help keep the blood in the penis and better pelvic muscle strength for orgasm and ejaculation. Now we treat the whole entire area, not just the penis. That's what sets up the part with the Get Hard system, is that we treat the whole entire area. Okay, modern man, if you're struggling with weak erection, low energy, the food you eat could be the big part of the problem. One of the best research-backed ways to boost circulation, support healthy testosterone, and improve sexual performance is the Mediterranean diet. It's packed with food that open up your blood vessel, lower inflammation, and fuel your hormone naturally. I've seen men notice real improvement in both energy and erection within weeks when they shift to this style of eating. So check out the Mediterranean diet link right here below and get that as soon as you can. Stronger testosterone and better erection. And we also have you follow a Mediterranean diet. We have an app that you can follow with the Mediterranean diet. And also we recommend exercise program as simple as walking 30 minutes 3 times a week. Research approved that has been enough. And then I will follow you up within 90 days, see how you are doing. And of course, my favorite is the penis pump. I always advocate you need to do the penis pump to exercise your penis, okay? Because when you don't have an erection, your penis is gonna atrophy. So when you're doing all this, you got to use the penis pump every day for 10 minutes a day, once or twice a day, up to like 6 weeks. Again, you got to exercise the muscle, and the penis is your exerciser. That along with the penis pump, and we also have you take nitric oxide supplement, libido supplements, and a good multivitamin and vitamin D. A lot of men, 99% of men with ED have low vitamin D. If you have ED, you need to check your vitamin D3 level. So we treat you from the inside out, and then on the Get Hard protocol, we also look at the blood work. We look at the hormones from your head down to your testicle, looking at your testosterone, but also your thyroid hormone, your stress hormone. We also look at your blood work, your liver, your kidney, and we also look at your inflammatory factors as well. So it's a full comprehensive protocol, the Get Hard system, to look at you from the inside out and treating the whole entire penis and pelvic area, and also getting you to live healthier by following the Mediterranean diet and also exercise. So it's not just for your erection. When you're getting treatment, is really to revive your health again. Several of our men have found that they have lost weight, and they feel much better, they have more energy, they have more focus, along with, of course, getting their erection back again. Of course, I always recommend testosterone replacement therapy if you're low in testosterone. That's something we also do as well. So the Get Hard system is really the way, it is the way to get your erection back again and say goodbye to ED. I hope you find this helpful. If you feel that we can work together to get you ED reset system and get you back to get your sex life again, check out the link below to see how we can work together to restore your sex life. Okay, modern men, you are not alone and you don't have to suffer anymore. ED can feel isolating, frustrating, and even defeating. The endless guessing, the quiet shame, the weight of not feeling like yourself is exhausting. But here's the truth. You are not broken. You are not alone. You don't have to figure this out alone anymore. The Get Wood Now Boost program is your step-by-step path to sexual confidence and restoration. No more suffering in silence. No more trial and error. Just real solution, real result, and the confidence you deserve. It's time to take back your power on your terms. Let's get this journey started together. Check out the course at getwoodnow.com. I'll see you there.